Hello, welcome to the vlog. I'm at work right now, but everybody is gone. And the two babies that are here are sleeping, so I decided what better time to start the video, if not now. So today is July 3rd, and on June 6th, boyfriend and I bought a house. We bought a house. We signed, got a mortgage, bought a house. It is a beautiful 3-story brick little brick thing, and we are in the middle of just like renovating a little, livening up the space into what I want it to be. And yeah, I'm just very excited to get to show it off and talk about it, because I have been getting down and dirty, ripping up carpet, cleaning up the floor. We got just like a couple things. Honestly, the house didn't even need to be changed. We're gonna start there. The house did not need to be changed. However, the old woman that we bought it from really liked blue, apparently. So everything was blue carpets, blue walls, and one of the bathrooms had carpet in it and the kitchen had carpet in it. So there's just a lot of things that I wanted to rip up. All of the carpet, and I don't want the walls to be blue, so I'm gonna paint. And then the kitchen has blue cabinets. I don't want that, so I'm gonna paint those. And it's just like a lot of random things that I'm doing. And the sunroom had carpet in it, but now I ripped that up and there's tiles, so I have to like regrout the tiles. It's just a lot of things that are going on, and I'm excited to like do a little vlog, do a little homeowner vlog renovation thing going on. So welcome. It is Thursday, and I will be today after work, since I work in Chicago. Today after work, I will hop on that train and go out of the city, because I live in the middle of the city. So I will go out of the city and go to the house and show you around and show you some of the projects that are going on. And it's going to be a great weekend of doing things. So let's get it. I look so crusty right now because of my oily face, but walking to the train station, it's blurred on you so you can't even see your face. Walking to the train station, looking crusty. Got the dog. We're on the way. Alright, so what I've been doing today is painting the sunroom. I'll put some pictures of what it looked like before, but right now we're painting it green because it was blue. And I have this gigantic roller, like long stick for it. Also my hair is a mess, but we're just painting, so it doesn't matter. But painting it green, and it looks so much better being green, because like the tile is this nice yellow and green tile, and it has like a black border, and the blue walls just didn't go with it, but they had carpet in here before, so taking out the carpet, it was like we need to change the walls, which I just don't like blue. Blue is not my thing, but this green looks so good in here, and I'm very excited about it.
Y'all, the painting of this room was not difficult up until we got to the top, because you see those little racks there. I did not want to take off the racks from the curtains, so I had to like reach up, and I was using the bar, and I was trying not to get paint everywhere, and it was like low-key kind of hard, but you know what? We got her done. We got her done.
I've stopped for now because I'm back in Chicago in my apartment, because it's my friend's birthday. It's my friend Hannah's birthday, and we're going out to dinner for her birthday, because it's her birthday. So back in Chicago, got my little fit on. I have like a little like lingerie type top under this vest, but you can't see it at all. So that's there. This little skirty skirt. Some shoes I stole from my sister. Got the fro out. It's wet right now, even though like you can't tell, but it's definitely wet right now, which means that it's gonna poof up and it's probably gonna look ugly later. But we are ready to go. We're waiting for boyfriend to get back, and we're gonna walk there. And then when I get home, I'll show you the progress in the sunroom, because right now it's almost completely painted for the first coat. Oh my goodness, sorry, my orchid's blooming again. Oh, I have lipstick. My orchid is blooming again, so that's about to bloom, and it has another one coming right here. That's so exciting. And my other orchid's blooming too. But anyways, once I get home, show you the room. Probably will do a second coat tonight. My sister is also there painting. She might have the spare bedroom painted by now. Actually, she might have painted the whole thing, but maybe not, because she doesn't like cutting the edges. So we'll see. We'll see the progress when we get home. But time to go out to dinner and have a great time for my friend's birthday. And it's July 4th, which means the city's about to be crazy. So that'll be fun.
It's
now
scatter it among the...
I'm fertilizing. It's now, what is today? July 5th, and we're at Dunes Park because Joshua has never been to the dunes, and I haven't been for years. So now we're here, and
love
we're
the
walking.
dunes.
Everybody else is blurred because I do it that way.
Oh.
Because sister doesn't like being online at all, so I always have to
I'll
blur
just-
her in the background.
Hi vlog. Hi YouTube.
You've seen Mac before because he was in, you've seen as if people watch my videos. He was in the camping video.
This would be the way.
This way?
Mm-hmm.
Finley. But yeah, we're walking to hike a little and we're waiting for Joshua because he had to go drive all the way back to pick up our friend from a different train station. So, just hanging out. All these cars in line to go park when they can just walk like we are. I think a bug just got in my nose. We are finally back from the dunes. We were there from like 9 a.m. and we left at around 4 p.m. and now I can finally show you what the first coat of paint looks like in the sunroom. It's such a perfect color. Like, this green is exactly what I was looking for. I have not finished painting up there. This is only the first coat, so we still have to do a second coat, but it's just like the perfect color and it looks so good during the day in the sunlight, and it looks so good at night when we have the what is that, the light on inside. And I feel like it's different green than the green that the tile is, but I feel like it still just like makes that green pop. It makes that yellow like pop. It looks so much better than it did when it was blue, which is great. So I'm just very excited. Tonight we are having some friends over in the house. First time we're having friends over in the house, but when we do have friends over tonight, we're just gonna be playing some board games and just like, you know, welcoming people into the space. Maybe before they come, I'll be able to do a second cup of painting here, or at least finish the corners, you know, just make it look more done. But I do have to take my sister back to the train. She's going back to Chicago tonight. I'm not going back until tomorrow. I can see that I got some tan line from my sunglasses on my nose. That is so sad. But yeah, it's been a very full day. I'm so tired. I look so greasy, but it's been good. It's been good. Excited to have friends over and play games. And Bentley had a great time also coming to the beach with us. Okay, so I just did the initial cleaning of the floor in the sunroom because I'm all done painting all the walls. It looks great. Like, this green is the best green I ever could have chosen. Also, so sorry, I can like hear myself echoing right now and I don't have my microphone because no clue where they're packed. So we're gonna have to do with bad audio right now. But the walls look great. This is exactly the color that I wanted. Like, this green looks so good. The painting is just like very smooth, very cool. And then I just cleaned the floor initially, and I just used a regular multi-purpose cleaner. Home renovators, DIYers, if you're looking at this, don't come for me because I'm doing whatever I want, okay? because I painted however I wanted and I'm doing the floor however I wanted. Because I just used a regular multi-purpose cleaner to clean it initially because there was just a lot of dust and I kind of just wanted to like see what it would look like after a first cleaning. So it definitely, like, I can see the color of the tile a lot better and it is more warm than it was looking before when it was covered in all of the dust and whatnot. So that's really cool. However, it does have, like, I can see that it has a lot of residue from the carpet in the tile, probably from like the carpet glue in the tile. So I'm excited to get the chemical cleaner out and go at it and like get this really clean. And I was gonna do that today. However, when I was reading the instructions, it said that you need eye protection, and like generally I don't really care about myself. Like, you know, I have my mask, but like even when I was like standing a couple of things, I did not have my mask on all the time, and I try to have like really good ventilation, but sometimes I just don't do things. But when it comes to using a hardcore chemical cleaner, when they say to have eye protection, I do not want anything to accidentally splash into my eye and blind me, because that would happen to me. So I am holding off on cleaning the floor again tonight because I need to go and get some eye protection goggles. Because I already have the respirator mask, and there's obviously a ton of windows in here for ventilation, but I'm not trying to go blind. So I'll probably do that this weekend. And then I have a nice chemical cleaner that will hopefully get up all of this residue down here. And then I also have a sealant to go on top, but I honestly might return the sealant that I have and get a different one. Because the one that I have is just like a regular waterproof sealant, which is great. I definitely need that, especially since I'm gonna have a like, this is like great tile. I can definitely tell that it's a porous tile. And I'm gonna have plants in here, so I kind of want to have a sealant that is waterproof, and that's just what I should do in general. Yay. But I really kind of want it to be glossy, like get like a little semi-gloss to make it pop a little once it's refinished. And I have the grout anyways already. Oh no, the ghost. I have grout already to re-grout and all the tools I need for that, but the last thing that I need is to perhaps switch out the sealant that I have for a glossier one and to get eye protection. And then this floor be all done, and this room will be all done, and we can start moving in plants. And we already have a coffee table to go in here, and I mean a lot of the plants are at my apartment still because boyfriend has moved in fully, and me and my brother and sister who are also renting room for us, none of us have fully moved in. I moved in a lot of my stuff, which I might have talked about already, but I have not, fireplace. I have not moved all of my things, so we have a lot of plants that are gonna come in here. Get some paintings on the wall. We have like a big pop sign chair that we're gonna put in here, and we have some bookshelves. So overall, it's gonna be done this weekend for sure, but it's not gonna be fully moved into until the beginning of August / the end of July, because that's when I'm moving all of my stuff. But then I also have a trip at the beginning of August, so it's like, oh, yeah, that's where I am right now. The room is looking good. This sunroom is honestly huge, and it's like how I'm gonna fill out the space. I know I just talked about all the stuff I'm gonna bring in here, but at the same time, it's like, is that gonna fill the space in here? I don't know, but yeah, overall, so happy with this wall color. Every time I come and look at it, I'm just like, oh my god, the wall color is beautiful. And it looks good at night with the lighting, but it also looks good during the day with oh, let me grab that speaker. It also looks good during the day with the sunlight. Like, I've looked at it, what did I do? I'm like spacey right now. I looked at it during sunrise, during sunset, like the golden tones, also in the middle of the day. It looks great. Like, this color did great under all lightings, and that's wonderful. And then that's gonna be the first room that's fully finished, because the living room is a mess right now. We're trying to finish the floors, but we just don't necessarily know like who's gonna do it. I might do it myself. I might send it. This is gonna be hardcore DIY, but I might send it. Did you hear that? Bentley just threw a toy at me. He just threw this toy at me. Anyways, I might send it and do it myself because it would be a lot cheaper. However, it is a lot of work, so I don't know if I'm going to do it myself. We're only going to refinish the living room and then entryway dining room area. We're not going to refinish any of the bedrooms upstairs. We'll probably do that in the future, but like for right now, they're not in bad shape. And, you know, people got rugs. You know, rugs and furniture will cover up the paint splatters because there's not that many up there. But the living room is just... it's the least in shape of all of the hardwood floor that we uncovered. But yeah, very excited about where this is going. And one day I will take, I mean, I'm in DIY mode. I'm not gonna look good when I'm taking these videos, and I'm gonna edit this video. I'm gonna be like, oh my God, I look terrible. But y'all can understand, because every time I get back to this house, it's like I work a full 8-hour day. It's a 35-minute commute to my job and back. I mean, 35-minute commute to the middle of the city. And I get here and I just like immediately go for it. I get here and I start cleaning, or I start organizing, or I start going to Home Depot and buying things or painting. And it's just, I do not have the time to look good when I get home. I look great when I go to work. Believe me, you. Here's a picture of me at work recently. I look good when I go there. But once I get here, it's go mode. I'm putting on my little workout clothes and I'm getting greasy and I'm doing the work. But anyways, okay. On to the next clip. I don't know what I'm going to show you next. I don't know what I'm going to do next. Hello, another day of renovating things. I just got home from work and I decided that this kitchen floor is what I'm going to work on because boyfriend lifted up the carpet, but then once he got back to this mat, he did not lift it up. And I said, you know what? That's what I'm gonna do today. So I've started lifting it up, and lo and behold, there's tile under there. And I figured there was because of a little part over here. This little area right here, you can open because there's like a radiator in there. So you can open it and it doesn't have any carpet in there. So when I went in there, I saw tile that looked like the tile that's in the sunroom. So I was like, oh my God, there's tile in here. So now I'm in the process of ripping this up, and it's kind of hard, but also like, I'm about to see this tile, and I'm probably gonna clean it today too because this kitchen needs to not be carpeted. It needs to not. Okay, so I am sitting in the office right now, which is like actually pretty put together if you think about it. I still want to paint the walls, but other than that, pretty put together. And I'm sitting at the desk which this is the office for now. We're gonna switch it to just a regular guest room, but I'm supposed to be hosting a meeting right now for the Black African American travel specialist group that I have, and nobody showed up. I've been sitting in this meeting for 14 minutes because it's supposed to be going over internship application tips and how to fill it out to kind of stand out and be more desirable to sites that you're applying to. But at any rate, that's not what this vlog is about. So nobody showed up, so I decided to take a little video and talk about what we're gonna do today. So we're having the game night today. It's Saturday, and we have to put up our TV because right now it's just sitting on the coffee table in the middle of the room. So we got some 2x4s so that we can kind of make a brace for it because we're putting it above the fireplace. But because it's a fireplace, they only have studs on either side of it, which is too wide for us to put up the TV. So we got some 2x4 pieces of woods that aren't actually 2x4, but we got some pieces of wood that we're going to screw into the studs and kind of just brace it horizontally across. That way we can then screw the mount onto that, and that's what we're gonna do today after this meeting. I'm gonna stay in this meeting for like 15 more minutes, and at 12:30, if nobody shows up, I'm gonna skedaddle because I'm not just gonna sit here and wait for people to join because I got things to do. Once we get that TV up, we're gonna just clean the floor a little and make the living room a more livable space for people to come and play games tonight. And then we had a guy come in this morning and give us a quote for refinishing all the floors in the first floor, all of the wood floors I should say, because I'm doing the tile myself, but we decided not to do the wood just because it's such a lot of work, so I don't want to do it. So we had him come and he gave us a quote, and we're gonna like counter and be like, hey, can we do this price, because he did not measure correctly. I measured the square footage before he came, and then he came and he was like, it's 900 square foot, and then it's not. So then we measured again after he left, and he's adding like a whole extra 100 square foot. So we're gonna counter and be like, hey, like this is the price that we would like to do instead, because that's not
that's not good. So we're gonna do that and see what he says, and hopefully it's cool. I mean, technically the price that he gave us is like under what we wanted to spend max. However, because he is quoting us at a wrong square footage, we think that we can save a little extra money on it, which would be great because we're taking this money out of money that we're using for something else. But because the floors are more, it's more something that we need to do quicker, we're doing that first, because the other thing that we have the money set aside for, we don't need to get until like November earliest. So that's what is the plans today. So I'm just gonna sit here and wait and see if somebody joins this meeting, and if they do not, then I will bring you downstairs with me to watch me put up the TV on the wall with Joshua, and that'll be super fun.
Here's a video of us just like trying to figure out how we're gonna hang up the TV. Like, this is an idea that I just had in my mind when we figured out, you know, that there are studs on the side but not in the middle. I was like, oh, let's just hang up pieces of wood and we can screw the TV on there. And it ended up working, but like we were just, as you can see, we were up and down figuring out how we were going to put the wood on, like where the studs actually were so that we can have it really secured on the wall. We ended up securing it on the sides and on the middle. It was just a lot of work, but we got it.
You can be in it. You can say hi. Or not. Hello, and another update of this very chaotic vlog. I just had the guy come and look at the 3rd floor bedroom that we're renovating, and he was very nice. It was the NWI handyman. He came, he looked, he told me about, like, because I said I wanted to do the floor on my own, and he like gave me tips for it. He took a look at the walls, and because the walls currently have plywood on them, I believe. And I was like, you know, we want to put drywall over it. I don't know how you would do that. He was like, well, does it have insulation? And we like looked behind the walls, there's insulation, so he could just put the drywall on top of it. And then he was talking about painting, because I was like, I want to paint myself. And he was like telling me the logistics of if I were to paint myself, when I would have to do it in the process versus having them do it in the process, which would be probably quicker but cost more money, so I have to think about that. And then he's gonna do the electrical for us as well, because right now there are no outlets in that room, nor are there any vents or heating. So we need some electrical so that, number one, we could plug in a AC unit in the window, number two, so that Kaylin, my brother, he does gaming, so he obviously needs outlets for being able to plug in his computer, as well as, like, you know, plug in other things, like if he wanted to get a space heater or if he wanted to plug in his phone to charge. So anyways, the handyman's gonna do the electrical, they're gonna do the drywall, and I'm gonna do the flooring. They're gonna probably do the painting. Oh my gosh, Bentley's bringing me like every toy he can. And he's gonna give me a quote for that next week, so hopefully it doesn't cost too much, but this is like a cost that I'm willing to eat, because adding an extra bedroom to the house is probably gonna cost like at most $2K, I'm gonna say, to finish that room, because it's not a big room and it's not like a ton of work that needs to be done. But that's gonna add like $20K value to the house, having a whole extra bedroom. So, and also it's gonna be so cute because I'm designing it very green, like this kind of style, and just having like an attic bedroom. It's like cute with the sloped walls, and like there's like you'll see it's very nice. But having that guy came, like, we're checking things off the list, because flooring is getting done next week. He came last week, gave us a quote. We liked the quote. It was very generous, not generous, it was very attractive quote for the space that we're getting done, based on it being like $2,000 less than the other guy that quoted us. So very nice. We're getting the 3rd bedroom done. I ripped up some of the kitchen stuff I showed you before, but we're gonna probably finish ripping that up today, and then I'm gonna rent a grout and tile steam cleaner from Home Depot and just go crazy, go stupid, go crazy, clean everything. Gotta finish painting the bedroom for Katie, because Katie's moving into my house. Oh my god, that's a whole nother thing you guys didn't know. Katie's moving into my house because she is taking over for one of the nanny families that I have. She is stepping in. She's going to be their nanny, so she's moving into my house. So I gotta finish painting her room. I have not cleaned that floor at all. So there's things to be done, but things are getting done, and that's what's important. So I also gotta paint this wall right here. because we added the stuff behind the TV, which very nice the way that we did it. Honestly, it's not that bad. Ignore that. But I think that I want this wall, because Joshua was like, oh, so you're painting this wall green, right? And I wasn't planning on it, but now that he said that, I kind of want to. And now I'm like thinking about it, I kind of do want that wall to be green, and it's feeling really attractive to me for it to be green. So also have to paint that and make that look more nice, and paint the other walls the creamy white walls, green wall that goes into the green walls of the sunroom. The floors are gonna get redone into basically the same color, a little bit lighter because it'll get orangey over time. Hi, Bentley. But yeah, I'm about to braid my hair, and then I will probably take a break doing the hair to start cleaning, and I'll take a video when I'm doing the floors in the kitchen if I remember.
Here's a video update to what the sunroom looks like now, and then also what the living room looks like now that it's painted and the floors are redone. I'm really excited with how it looks. It's beautiful. These are videos of the electrician coming in and putting in some, what are those called, outlets in the bedroom on the 3rd floor, and then also some progress videos of getting the drywall getting put up there. And now I don't know what it looks like because I'm in Philly and I'm not at the house. I'm sorry. Okay, I'm sorry. There has been a lot of progress in the house, and you know what? I haven't been taking any videos, okay? I've been busy. I went to Greece for like 10 days. And then, you know, when you're on the go like I am, you don't just sit and relax, okay? I don't. So there's been a lot of progress. Like this room, it's no longer blue. It's beautiful, it's green. The floors have been refinished, okay? I've been decorating. I took down the blue curtains and I put the white ones back up. The sunroom, I did take a video of me doing that, but look at it. It's green, okay? It's green. I cleaned the tile. I did not regrout. I actually regrouted only one corner, but I did not regrout and seal it yet. But it's clean and it's a little decorated because I have people coming over tonight because I'm leaving. I'm going to Philly. So it's really hard to take a video while doing things when you just don't have the time, okay? Look at this cute wall. Collage. Beautiful. And I'm sorry, okay? I apologize. It's my fault. I am the one who messed up, and I understand. So this is my formal apology. And there's still stuff to be done in the house. I'll show you the kitchen too, because the kitchen floor needs to be done. I'm not doing it. I ordered the stuff for it to be done. But I'm leaving. As I keep saying, I'm leaving. So Joshua is going to do it, but I'll show you because I ripped up all of the stuff on the floor. These stairs still haven't been done because I don't want to. Look at the floor in here. Look at that. It's atrocious, okay? Because we pulled up all of the carpet and the subfloor. And it turns out what I was expecting, because look over here, what I was expecting was for it all to be tile like this. But only that's tile, and then starting here, it's wood, but it's not the same wood that's in the living room, dining room. It's like different wood. So, you know, it is what it is, okay? And I'm going to tell Joshua, I'm going to tell him to like take videos of him doing some of this stuff just so that you can see. But the kitchen is going to be hardwood. And then we also have my brother's room. On the 3rd floor, we're finishing a bedroom space on the 3rd floor for my brother to have. And that's getting done right now, so I can show you the progress of that. But overall, there's been a lot of stuff happening. Here is Katie's room. It's yellow now. I still need to clean the floor. There's a lot going on. And I need to finish painting. But this room is what's the most important. This one and Kaylin's room is what's most important. Okay, I gotta go up here. Because, you know, Katie's moving in. Kaylin's already here. He's been in the guest room. But Katie's moving in. And so we need her room to be finished. Here's some Oh my gosh, I just went up so many stairs. There's some drywall. If we go through here, this is the space that is going to be Caitlin's room. So here it is. The drywall is getting put up already, which is great. You know, it's pretty big. This is getting taken out. This is just a vent that was used for venting out all of the air in venting the stove, the oven in the kitchen. But we're switching to an electric oven, so we don't need that anymore. We got, what are those? I had somebody come in yesterday and put in outlets because there are no outlets in this room. So we have one here, one on that wall, one back here, which is great. You can see there's a hole punched in the wall where he was figuring out what to do. And he like took off some of these panels to do it, but the panels are back on and drywall is getting put on. And then we're going to do wood floors here. We're not going to use these floors. We're going to cover these up and do wood floor here. And overall, it's going to look great. So, hello. This is his bathroom too. This needs to be refinished because as you can see, there's carpet on the floor in there and we don't want that. But there's just so many things that needed to be done. Like there's stuff that hasn't even been pulled up here because Kaylin's stuff is all over from when we moved in. And homeboy is like coming up here and doing his drywalling and everything. So we don't even have the couch that's going to be up here. And I'm going to get my projector and screen is going to be up here. So this could be another like living space. Kaylin has to get his like desk up here and put that together. I mean, there's just a lot going on. So yeah, homeowner vlog, honestly a bust. I don't know why I thought that I could do this being the person that I am. Like I go hard. Yesterday I was literally painting like 7 a.m. to 11 p.m. Like I don't think about sitting here and recording because I'm like, I just need to get everything done and I need to get it done quickly. And then also today is, what is today? Today is Wednesday. No, it's not. Today is Thursday and I'm leaving Saturday morning to go to Philly. So it's like, when do we have time? That's the question. When do we have time? So I'm going to post this anyways, just to be like, homeowner vlog. Oh, I didn't show you the cute little thing over there. I'll post it. I'll show you a picture. There's a little like enclave in there. It looks like I do need to do another layer of paint, but I might not do it anyways. And it's just really cute. And there's these 2 little lamps I turn on. But this is like the most finished part of the house because the floor is finished. The walls are no longer blue. We got the TV up. I showed a little video of that earlier, like putting the wood on and now it's all painted. It looks great. And I don't know what else. Maybe like when I come back and visit for weekends from Philly, I'll be able to do some project here or there, but I just don't think I'm going to do anything else to the house for another year. Like there are still rooms that need to be painted and there are still projects that I have in mind because, you know, this is my house and I want it to look the way I want it to look. And Joshua bends to my whims because he loves me. And he trusts in my artistic vision. So there will be more stuff in the future. But for right now, we've honestly made a lot of progress and I'm very excited about how it looks right now and how it can continue to look. And, you know, I'm excited about the tile being finished fully and I'm excited about, you know, the kitchen having different flooring. That's another big project. It's not going to happen until I come back, but, you know, the kitchen right now is fully blue and I'm going to paint the walls the same white cream color that I used in here. But then the cabinets are going to be this green color that I used in here. So we have this green throughout the house and it's going to be fabulous. But yeah, thank you for joining me on this chaotic journey of not recording anything that I've done. But here is the final project, or here is the final, well, I can't speak. I can't even speak. This is what's going on. I'm like scatterbrained. Thank you for viewing this final progress video of what has happened in the past 2 months since we moved in, and I'm excited to move forward and finish. Thanks. See ya. I wanted to add in these videos to the end of this vlog just so I could show you how hard it was to clean the floor. Like, we had to take out all of the staples, and then we had to like basically scrub it on our hands and knees, and we had to do this in every single room, and I had to scrub the tile, so that was crazy. Okay, bye.